Welcome back to the Brillious Reviews. Today's movie is focused on 2021's Riders of Justice. And the synopsis of this movie is Marcus returns home to care for his daughter when his wife dies in a tragic train accident. However, when the survivor of the train wreck survives and suspects foul play, Marcus suspects that his wife was murdered and embarks on a mission to find those responsible. This movie was pretty good and sad at the same time, as it explored different themes of revenge, acceptance, and just craziness of all kinds. Here is my review on the matter. What I enjoyed first and foremost about this movie would have to be the characters that were in this movie. Marcus, the main protagonist, I thought that he was a good character, as he was someone that was serving in the military during the time of the accident. He comes home and you don't see him show emotion throughout this entire movie. He rarely shows emotion, and once he finally shows emotion, that is when he is finally accepting the fact that his wife is gone and that she's never coming back. I felt that Marcus, the main protagonist, the main character of the movie, was pretty good. I also think that all the other characters involved in this movie, all of them did a pretty good job and everything. I think that the acting for itself was good, and it wasn't anything bad or cringeworthy, to say the least. I would say my favorite characters of the movie will probably have to be maybe Otto, Imanta Haller, and Leonard. I think the three stooges of the movie were pretty good, as each of them were smart in their own ways, and each of them had many different skills than the other. And with Marcus along as well, they could be like an unstoppable force and everything. I felt that the story was pretty good, as it explored different themes, and it was dark too. This was pretty dark, as this movie definitely had a lot of dark moments going on in this movie, and it explored just a lot of different themes as well, such as suffering through loss, mental health, acceptance, moving on. To me, it did, as whenever someone loses somebody, it's hard to see life without them at first. But as time goes on, you just have to move on, because always wondering what if you could have done something different, or just changing this or that between the day, and also blaming somebody as well. Just doing those things will just keep a person stuck in the past and not letting go, and just not being ahead, not being prepared of what's to come in the future. And with Mark and his daughter, Matilde, like, they both realize that they have to let go of the past and just work towards a better future, as Matilde does not want to become like her father, who's always just cold and angry, not showing any type of different emotions and everything. So the story was good in that aspect. And yeah, I also enjoyed about this movie was the action. Like, this movie definitely had a lot of action scenes, a lot of shootout scenes as well. Like, I would say probably the ending, by like the near ending of the movie, I would say that was probably one of the best action scenes of the movie, with people coming for Marcus and everybody else, and just an all-out crazy war. And yeah, now what I did not like about this movie would probably have to be Marcus sometimes. Like, I understand that Marcus is going through a horrible loss, and his daughter as well, but sometimes I felt that Marcus did a little bit too much. I'm not going to say it's a plot twist when like the entire truth is revealed. You could just say that that man definitely did way too much beforehand, as he was desperately looking for someone to take out his anger on, as he wanted somebody to be the person responsible for the train accident. As you see, he kills a lot of people. Like, he kills people. He does the one character Otto extremely dirty in this movie in one scene, but like, I understand why he did it, but at the same time, I don't agree with some of the things that he did. Like, yeah, going through a horrible loss is horrible, but at the same time, you just gotta chill, man. It's not serious. Then another thing I did not like about this movie would have to be Marcus as well. Like, the way he was treating his daughter sometimes with this movie, like yelling at her, criticizing her and everything. Like, she's going through losses as well. Like, she's just going through it as well. And by the end of the movie, I could tell that their relationship was a little bit better as time had gone on and everything. And with the ending itself, I believe that everyone lived a happy life after the movie was over as friends and everything. But despite the small negatives of this movie, I think this was a pretty good movie, as you had action, drama, sadness, happiness. You just had a lot going on with this movie. And if I were to rate this movie out of 5 stars, I would probably give Riders of Justice 3.5 stars out of 5. And this is the end of my review. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment. And more reviews is coming along the way. And until next time, goodbye.